What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review, burning that midnight oil again. It's not really midnight oil, it's more like 7 p.m. oil. We got some more volleyball games happening tonight and having a good time watching them. However, that being said, wanted to get a review in here. I checked out the Netflix original movie, Falling in, I-N-N, Falling in Love. Now, I'm not really what you would call a fan of romantic movies. The Notebook made me cringe. I'm not really that big of a fan of romantic comedies. There are some great ones, by the way. There's some great romantic comedies. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's not just my favorite romantic comedy of all time. It's probably in my top 25 favorite movies of all time. I love Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I think it's a great movie. So I do like some romantic comedies. I would like to apologize to the movie The Long Shot, because last week I called The Long Shot a Hallmark movie. I said that The Long Shot felt like a Hallmark movie. I sincerely apologize, Long Shot, for you do not feel like a Hallmark movie, or at least not to the extent that Falling in Love does. Oh my gosh, guys, Falling in Love was bad. Oh my gosh, it was bad. Like, think about the worst, most cliche, formulaic Hallmark movie. Hallmark movie, guys. Hallmark movies are designed to be formulaic and cliche. That's what they are. This was that. Come on, Netflix. You're better than that. You are better than this, Netflix. Falling in Love. It's about a professional, a young lady who got fired from her job. So she enters a contest to win an inn, and it's her dream inn, right? Like, this is her dream, is to be an owner at an inn, and she wins an inn. I think it's in New Zealand. It's either New Zealand or Australia. I think it's New Zealand. But she wins an inn in New Zealand, and she thinks, I'm going to go there, I'm going to fix it up, I'm going to flip it. That's her plan. I'm going to go there, I'm going to fix it up, I'm going to flip it. So she gets there and she starts fixing this thing up. She's got plans, right? She's got plans to get back with her ex-boyfriend, who conveniently, is in the movie, but he shows up only at the worst times because it's formulaic. They're having relationship issues, conveniently, of course. They're having relationship issues, and she needs to hire a contractor. And she hires a contractor, and he is just this dreamy guy who happens to have been married in a great marriage, but she happened to have died unexpectedly, and he's dealing with that, and he just hasn't been interested in dating anybody until this young lady from America comes along. And they fall deeply, madly in love with each other, and everything is going great until ex-boyfriend flies to New Zealand. And not only does ex-boyfriend fly to New Zealand, but ex-boyfriend has a buyer for the inn. Oh, what's going to happen? Is she going to go back and be with ex-boyfriend and live in America? Or is she going to stay in New Zealand with new dreamy blonde guy? I wonder. Does anybody wonder? I don't know. I guess if you're like into Hallmark movies and into these formulaic, feel-good, I know exactly what's going to happen the second that it starts, but I'm going to be along for the ride because I like the feels that it gives me. If you're into that, then you might like Falling in Love. I thought it was a waste of time. And I have no interest in ever revisiting it. Guys, I'll give any movie a chance, right? There are some Hallmark movies that I have enjoyed. There are, guys. I don't know if it's a Lifetime movie or a Hallmark movie, but Holiday in Handcuffs with AC Slater, it's a guilty pleasure of mine, but I like it. Another Saved by the Bell alum, Mark Paul Gosselaar, Zach Morris, yes, he plays in the Christmas one where he they have dates over and over again on Christmas Eve. I forget what it's called. I can't believe I forget what it's called. I've seen it like 20 times. But either way, I'm not necessarily opposed to these cheap Hallmark Lifetime movies. What I am opposed to is Netflix making them. Sorry, Netflix, I hold you to a higher standard. And you failed. You failed. Falling in Love was not good. It was no better than a Hallmark movie, and it wasn't even a good one at that. Do better, Netflix. So, yeah, Falling in Love gets an F for me. Granted, I'm not the target audience. I'm not a big romance movie guy. But what I am is a movie guy. I'll watch any kind of movie, even romance movies, even romantic comedies, even romantic dramas. I'll watch them. And I'll tell you whether I thought it was a good movie or not. And I do not believe Falling in Love, INN, I do not believe it was a good movie. So that's my take on it. I give it an F. Have you seen Falling in Love, the phenomenally bad Netflix movie? If you have, let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. Thank you so much for being here at the LQ Review, where we talk about all of the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.